Those darn right-wing Republican conservative crazy people and their global warming conspiracy. This has got to be one of the hottest summers ever. No rain. We're all gonna die. There's been some nights this July it's gotten as hot as 55 degrees outside. Oh God, I'm not gonna be able to take it. I think the only person that can save us is Obama. Obama and his socialist ideas. Obama, please. Please turn us into the United States Socialist Republic. Please save us from the heat and the drought, Obama. No health care.
You have began a total waste of time.
Oh, my dad makes me want to dig my eyes out with a spoon.
We're locked, loaded, and ready to rumble.
The views and opinions expressed on this commentary are strictly the views and opinions of Chris. Chris, however, does not agree with his views and opinions 100% of the time, nor does Chris ever have to take responsibility of his views and opinions. Unless, of course, you agree with Chris's views and opinions, then Chris will take full responsibility. Thank you for your time, and please enjoy the commentary.
Hello and welcome to A Total Waste of Time. I'm your host, Chris. Today, let's talk just a little while, and I mean just a little while because I really don't want to get too serious today. I want to talk about Obama and socialism. I know you've heard about his new universal health care plans. And basically what that boils down to is you, me, and the guy down the road and the guy living under the stop sign are all going to have the same health care coverage no matter what we do or what kind of job we have. Really, shouldn't a family that can afford better health care have the opportunity to buy better health care? I mean, really, if we're going to have the same kind of health care that Bill Gates has, doesn't that take away a little bit of that drive to do better and to make something out of yourself? Well, that's what socialism is. Socialism is not a political system or an ideology. It's a way of distributing goods and services. This is what Karl Marx said. He said socialism is the transitional stage from capitalism to communism. It's like marijuana being a gateway drug. Sure, you start with a couple of joints and then before you know it, you're strung out on cocaine all day. America is not about an all-powerful government distributing everything. America is about equal opportunity, and that's not what equal opportunity means. Equal opportunity means everyone is given the chance to succeed. When you start leaning towards socialism and putting that gun to the head of capitalism, as Americans, we're going to lose that eternal flame that we have in our souls, that flame that drives us, that little thing that makes us want to succeed. The desire to follow the American dream will become a thing of the past. We won't get fresh, new, innovative people from all over the world that come to America to follow their dreams and to fight for what they need and what they want. I mean, really, how many people do you see breaking down the door to Canada? How many people do you see breaking down the door to Turkey? People come to America to follow their dreams. It's because we are a capitalist country. America is a leader. America is not a follower. But it seems as though we're following in the footsteps of great countries like France. Maybe one day I'll see you standing in line with me on toilet paper day to get some toilet paper. I'm sure one day out of the year the government will allow us to have pot roast, and hopefully the next day they'll have potato days so I can have some potatoes to go with my pot roast. But hey, I guess you're out of luck if you don't like pot roast and potatoes. Maybe exaggerating, but I'm trying to break it down for you. That's what Obama is trying to do with our healthcare system. It's called socialism. It's not called capitalism. Capitalism is what made our country great. Socialism is a poison. Socialism is one step away from communism. All right. My blood pressure's about to go up. Where in the heck is all this rain coming from? Usually by the time the end of July hits, I'm stepping outside on my front porch and I can just smell the dust. I can smell the dust just swirling around in the air. I can take my shoes off and I can walk across the front lawn and feel the crunch of the grass under my feet. Right now it's all lush and rainforesty. I have to cut it every 3 days. I swear to you, I saw a koala bear jump out of the bushes. Scared the crap out of me. Really, my front yard's a joke. It's like you've got this big road, and then you've got this little bit of grass in the middle of the road and the sidewalk. My lawn's about big enough for 2 people to stand on. You can't move, but you can stand on it. My backyard's pretty big, but once you get off of the driveway in the backyard, it's this big drop-off. It's like a 90-degree angle. It's straight down. And on this crazy hill, I've got this big Grand Canyon-looking thing. Oh, it sucks when you're cutting grass. I think I've dropped like 9 lawnmowers down the thing. And that kind of gave me the idea just to start throwing stuff in this big landfill that I've got in my backyard, and eventually it's going to fill up and I'll have a nice level backyard. I used to have this neighbor. He was an old guy that lived next door to me. I'm so glad he's gone now, because he's one of those old guys that's worked all his life and now he's able to retire. So he was in his yard every day. The freaking yard looked like a golf course. And then you've got my yard right beside it where I pray for no rain so I can create a little dust bowl. But yeah, anyway, he's gone. So now I've got both neighbors on either side of me that sometimes they cut their grass, sometimes they don't. So I come out looking pretty good. Ah, crap. Hello?
Yeah, Chris, this is Bubba over at the Bait and Tackle Shop.
Yeah, hey, Bubba, what's up, man?
Well, I was just sitting here eating some Doritos and drinking a Pabst Blue Ribbon. I had a Freebird cranking up in the background. Freebird! Anyway, I was thinking about Obama's new plan to turn our economy into a socialist economy and all that healthcare stuff and all that. Well, I gotta be honest, I'm a little nervous about it all because I'm a little worried that I won't be able to take a dip anymore.
No, wait a minute, Bubba. You mean like take a bath or go swimming?
No, you crazy son of a gun. I'm talking about dip. Talking about the stuff you put in your mouth. What I'm afraid the Obama healthcare plan is going to initiate, or this socialism crap you're scaring us all to death about. I mean, what if they get rid of dip altogether and make us use those little wussy skull bandits? That ain't gonna make no sense. On top of that, what if I'm only able to listen to Freebird once a year? Freebird! I mean, I gotta at least listen to Freebird 6 or 7 times a day. Of course, I would listen to it 6 or 7 times a day, but there's really not enough time in the day because the dang song's so long. But I'm just saying.
Okay, Bubba, I think you just might need to relax a little bit. You're probably blowing this a little out of proportion.
Well, honestly, Chris, I'd appreciate it if you just wouldn't tell me what to do. I mean, you think you're all big and bad and mighty and everything because you live in the big city of Clarksville. You don't know what it's like living in Palmyra. Well, I'll tell you this, Palmyra is riddled with crime and stricken with head lice. You can't even walk through Palmyra without getting head lice or getting shot at by somebody. You know, Palmyra was almost state capital. I know that for a fact.
Okay, Bubba. What does any of that have to do with Obama and socialism and healthcare and all that? I don't understand.
Well, I'm just saying, maybe the reason you ain't got no more than 2 or 3 listeners is because you don't know how to connect with everybody, because you think you're all better than everybody else, because you live in Clarksville. Maybe you ought to try just sitting out on the front porch sometime and eating some Cheetos and firing up a little Leonard Skinner and listening to some Freebird. Freebird! Bring you down off that pedestal a little bit. Well, I gotta go. I got a family reunion to get to. I'm gonna wear my suit. I'm hoping I'll get lucky tonight, if you know what I mean. Let me know next time you got a couple hours. I'll bring my copy of Freebird over and we'll listen to it. Freebird!
Okay, we'll do. That was Bubba, everybody. Yep, good old Bubba. Well, I enjoyed our waste of time together today, as always. I'll be back sooner or later, probably when you least expect it, or when you least want it. Until next time, remember, life is good, and I'm gone. This has been a total waste of time with Chris. This show was pre-recorded in the finished lavish basement of Chris's house with a Tennessee ocean view. Always remember, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them on Facebook or YouTube. Thanks once again for listening to A Total Waste of Time with your host, Chris.